What's going on, Geminites? It's your boy GemMint, back at you with another statue unboxing and review. This is the premium format Jean Grey from the X-Men by SIDESHOW Collectibles. This is the exclusive version. We're going to do an unboxing and a review, so stay tuned. Alright guys, before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell so that you're made aware every time I release a new video. I drop daily content, which includes statue unboxing like this, plus much more comic book related content. We're about to hit 50,000 subscribers and we have a giveaway planned where we're going to give away this XM Studios Spider-Man statue. So make sure you're subscribed with the notifications on so you're made aware when we drop that video. Also, if you're catching this review within the first week or so from when it's released, that SpidermanBooth.com has a $30 mystery box that you can get $10 off right now by using the code GemMint. Their $30 mystery box is guaranteed to give you 5 comics of equal or greater value, and there is going to be one lucky winner who's going to win this Secret Wars 8 CGC 9.4 signed by Stan Lee. This is the origin of the alien costume that later becomes Venom. This is the current mystery box that will run until Saturday, January 25th. So make sure to get it in now, that's SpidermanBooth.com, and make sure you use that code GemMint. Alright guys, enough of all that. Let's go ahead and get Jean Grey out of the box. Alright guys, now we got her out of the shipper. Here is the art box. You have this yellow and blue box with a stylized picture of the statue on the front with some kind of cloudy psychic power type of design. Pretty cool, a little bit retro looking, a little artsy looking, but it looks nice. And lastly, we have the styrofoam box that has Jean Grey inside. So let's take out these pieces one at a time. We'll take a look at them and then we'll get Jean Grey assembled. All right, let's get a nice overhead shot of what we got going on here. So here is the base. So I always like the colors of the flames on the bottom. I thought it was pretty cool, like this pink flame, very Jean Grey looking, on a small rocky mountain base. Here's the bottom. As you can see, this is number 639 out of 1,000 for the exclusive edition. All right. Here we have Jean's body. So some of the base on her leg here that kind of keys in there, wraps around her leg, yellow and blue costume. All right, then we have some portraits here. Wow, much more hair than I thought there would be. But this is the exclusive portrait that has fire coming out of her shoulders. And we'll talk more about that when we get into the actual review. But yeah, man, a lot of hair. I'm surprised to see how much hair is there. Then we have what SIDESHOW calls the collector's edition portrait, which she has pupils. They're not whited out eyes like the exclusive. Still a big swoop of hair. No breakages. Looks good. All right, lastly, we're going to have 2 sets of hands. So this is part of the exclusive hands with fire to match the fire for that portrait. The other hand for that exclusive set. It's rare that you see more than one exclusive item with the SIDESHOW statue. So you get a different head and then you get another set of hands as well. Then you get some non-fire hands, jazz hands. Alright, so not too many pieces for Jean Grey. We have the base on the turntable here. She has a peg and a key that slides in right here. And she's in there. I really like the pink on the flame on the base. It kind of like has a like a Play-Doh vibe. You remember Play-Doh? I could kind of smell it just talking about it. So we have her on the base. Let's go ahead and put her regular hands in from the collector's edition. And then let's look at the collector's edition portrait. Very nice. All right, so this is the collector's edition. Let's go ahead and put on the exclusive, and then we'll do a review on the piece. Let's go ahead and switch out the hands. You got little magnetized hands at the wrist there. Boom. And then that's how you switch it to her Phoenix Transformation exclusive is what they call it. So let's do a little review on Jean Grey. So this is a piece that I bought for my personal collection, and when it was first announced, I thought it was a hard pass. And the main reason was because of the exclusive. I thought it was a terrible idea to give Jean Grey a Phoenix Transformation exclusive, because they have Phoenix statues. Sideshow themselves have 2 versions of the same one. So I thought it was a really dumb idea to do fire, especially giving it an orange translucent fire on a pink fire base. I thought that was just a bad move, and it really left a bad taste in my mouth. They should have given her the same color flames with the pink to match the base, and to show off Jean Grey's powers, not the Phoenix powers. So I thought that was really a missed opportunity, especially because Sideshow's been doing a pretty good job with these mutants, the X-Men line, of showcasing their powers. Like with Mystique, they gave her the X-23 transformation arm. So they should have definitely shown off Jean Grey's telekinesis with some type of Jim Lee-esque pink, whatever you call it. So yeah, I thought I was going to pass on Jean Grey. I passed on Psylocke. I really didn't like the reimagined portrait on Psylocke. I ended up selling my Mystique. I didn't really love the Mystique, although I might end up picking her back up. But what happened was, when I was at New York Comic-Con, and they had Jean Grey, I think it was the first time that they shown her in person, and they had her with her collector's edition hands and head, and they had her displayed with Cable and the new Cyclops. And first of all, seeing her in person, I was like, wow, she has a lot of presence. She's a big, tall piece. Even though, you know, she doesn't have as much mass as like a Cable, she still had a lot of presence to her, and I really liked this look. And I thought it was a really great companion to not only Cyclops, but it's a great companion to Cable. It's going to be a good companion to Sabretooth, who has a similar base. So I decided to pick her up, and I just got the exclusive because the exclusive just has a smaller edition size. That becomes important later on the line if you ever intend to sell. And I don't keep everything forever, so I'm sure one day I'll sell her, and I just figured it would be better to have the exclusive. But I plan on putting the exclusive pieces right back in the box, and this is how I'm going to display Jean Grey. Now, it's a shame because I really like the portrait on the exclusive. I think the portrait looks really good, especially with her eyes whited out. But this portrait looks really good too, actually. And I really like the Jim Lee classic 90s design. I love like the little mask type of helmet thing that she's got going on. Obviously the costume details look really great, and I can't wait to see it next to Cable because they really complement each other. Even with Wolverine and X-23, they look great together. So that's a little bit, not so much of a review, but that's kind of my history with this piece, my thoughts on the exclusive. So I guess you can call that the concept, because I do like the bottom part with the flame. Now, looking at this in person, I think it's really odd that you have 2 big chunks that have really ugly seams that come that way. They're not detachable. I guess I don't know why the factory decided to do that. Actually, it's 3 pieces. Now, typically when you see something like that, it's detachable and they magnetize in. But this one was made this way, so I don't know how they weren't able to hide those seams. So I don't really like how that looks. I do like everything else about the pink flame. I like the colors. I like how it wraps around her leg. I do like the little rock snow base. Looking at Jean, I think she looks really great. I mean, the anatomy is spot on. It looks just like Jean. They got her proportions down. They must have like studied a Jim Lee pinup or something. It looks awesome. Yeah, small little details like on the side of her thighs here. And actually, if you look in, a lot of line work that's going into her boots and her calves. So it's not just a yellow leg. It has detail to it. Even has like a little bit of a sole of a shoe there. The way that they got that arched back, I think that looks really spot on. That looks like really, really Jean Greyish. Now, you have another set of seams under her arms. It looks like these arms may have originally come off all the way as well, but they come permanently fixated, which they kind of hide it well with some line work by her chest, but if you get really into that underarm, it's a pretty ugly seam. But the arms look good. I love the shoulder pads. I like the sleek blue look, kind of a shiny kind of look on the blue part of the costume. Portraits look great, both of them. Sideshow really does a great job with female portraits. And the hair looks great. The hair has a lot of different tendrils. It looks good. So I mentioned that she seemed like a pretty tall piece. So Jean Grey stands at just under 21 inches. She's not a really big piece, but she does have about a 12-inch depth with that back flame. The width, if you want to just look at the base, is like 8 inches, but if you count like the hands, you're looking at like 12 inches. So it's got a small footprint. You can maneuver it nice between other pieces. I might have her with Emma Frost and Cable over there. But overall, I am happy with this piece, especially when we start getting in Gambit and Cyclops and Sabretooth. Once we start getting the rest of the line in there. I may still end up picking up a Psylocke and a Mystique just to complete the Sideshow line, because those are like really the only two that I'm missing. I don't have Domino either, but I don't know. She doesn't really look like she goes with any of these guys with that jackpot base. I know she really pairs up with Cable typically, but I don't know. I don't think the base goes with the line. I'm happy with the statue. Definitely a keeper. 90s Jean Grey from the X-Men, an original X-Men member to add to the collection over there. Let me know what you guys think about Jean Grey in the comments below. Make sure that you hit that like button. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I release a new video. Like I said, we're almost at that 50,000 subscriber milestone. We are giving away the XM Studios Spider-Man statue worldwide. I'll release a video once we hit the 50K telling you how to enter into the drawing, which is going to be coming soon. It should be within the next month or so. So the only requirements is that you're going to have to be subscribed and you're going to have to just follow one little step to end up joining in the giveaway. So make sure you guys do that. And let me know what you think about Jean. Stay minty fresh, guys. Peace. Oh yeah, you know what? You know what I was thinking, guys? I was thinking if I sent this to somebody, like a painter or somebody who could maybe get these painted to match the base. I wonder if anyone has done like a Photoshop mock-up yet where you can kind of turn this flame pinkish. Because I really do like this portrait. I don't know. What do you guys think?